What a very strange day for Shiba Inu. Price went down slightly today, raising eyebrows of many investors. A mysterious whale just took all the Shiba Inu. Around 107 billion Shiba Inu gone. Blackrock drops a massive bombshell. The US government made it easier to buy everything. What is happening? How will all of these make sense? What on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. What a gloomy day for Shiba Inu. The price just took a 4% dip today, which follows yesterday's little rally. The good news is, though, that it dropped even further at first, but then made a slight comeback. So it's in a better spot now, even though it's still hanging out on the downside. Here's the thing, though. This drop might not be all bad. According to an analyst, if it keeps bouncing back, it could actually dodge a major problem. He said it could avoid a big pattern that would be pretty bad for Shiba Inu. After a big sell-off, Shiba Inu is kinda at a turning point. It's showing signs of a possible recovery, but any hope of a full comeback could be blocked by something called a death cross. So what's a death cross? Basically, it happens when a long-term moving average drops below a short-term one, and it's usually a sign that a downtrend is coming. Right now, the 50 and 200 moving averages are getting really close to crossing, and if they do, it could mean more drops ahead. That would make it tough for Shiba Inu to keep any gains. If Shiba Inu can stay above its current level, it might be able to climb back to a point that used to be support but is now resistance. If it keeps gaining, it could even test a higher level. But if it keeps falling, things could get worse fast. So you might be wondering, what's going on with Shiba Inu? What's really pushing the price down right now? Well, let's zoom out for a second and take a look at the bigger picture. It looks like Bitcoin is feeling the same pressure. Today, it dipped down to around 96,000, but then it bounced back pretty quickly. Why? Well, it turns out Eric Trump, the son of former President Donald Trump, kinda gave it a push. He issued a buy signal for Bitcoin, which helped turn things around. Eric Trump basically said that now might be the best time to buy more Bitcoin, especially with the price still struggling to stay above 100,000. He tweeted about it today, calling the moment a perfect opportunity to grab more Bitcoin. He also hinted at making new purchases through World Liberty Financial, a decentralized finance platform inspired by his dad. In his words, feels like a great time to enter Bitcoin. Here's another big move. BlackRock just announced it's planning to bring its crypto investment products to Europe with a Bitcoin exchange-traded product ETP. They're looking to launch this in Switzerland, marking their first crypto ETP in Europe. This follows the huge success of their US-listed Bitcoin ETF, which has already racked up a massive $58 billion in Bitcoin holdings. The fund has been super popular, and it's only getting more attention. Just in the last 5 days, it pulled in almost $1 billion in net inflows. So why Europe? Well, BlackRock is clearly looking to take advantage of the growing interest in Bitcoin over there, and Europe's clearer crypto rules make it a good time to dive in. While the European market isn't as big as the US one, it's still growing, and BlackRock jumping in could shake things up a bit. There are already a bunch of crypto tracking products in Europe, but BlackRock's name and connections could help them pull in some serious investments. They also think now's a good time to make a move, especially with institutional investors still buying Bitcoin as its price keeps climbing. And with the EU recently rolling out clear crypto regulations, BlackRock has the confidence to launch a top-tier Bitcoin product. Here's the most interesting one yet. The FDIC just announced that they're changing their guidelines to allow banks to get more involved in crypto activities. This is a huge shift and part of a bigger move in the US under the pro-crypto Trump administration, which has been working to overhaul policies around digital assets. Basically, the FDIC is now looking to let banks operate in the crypto space without needing to get special approval every time. This could include things like tokenized deposits, meaning some checking accounts could even be placed on blockchains. This move comes after the FDIC realized that their old rules were holding banks back from diving into crypto. Banks that tried to get involved were running into delays and a lot of extra scrutiny. In fact, the FDIC just released some internal documents after a court case with Coinbase, showing how banks were being held up by all this red tape. If these new rules go through, you can bet banks will be jumping into the crypto game pretty quickly. Now, here's something wild. Just as all this news was dropping, there was a massive, strange Shiba Inu transaction that caught everyone's attention. A huge transfer of Shiba Inu went down between Kraken, one of the biggest crypto exchanges, and an unknown wallet, and it's making waves in the community. Whale Alert, the platform that tracks big crypto movements, flagged the transfer of an eye-popping amount of Shiba Inu. In a tweet, they shared that Kraken moved over 1.2 trillion Shiba Inu from its hot wallet to an unmarked address. At first, it raised a lot of questions because no one knew who was behind the receiving wallet. But after some digging, it turns out that the wallet is actually tied back to Kraken. Market intelligence firm Arkham even confirmed it, labeling the address as a Kraken deposit. So, while it seemed mysterious at first, it looks like Kraken was just moving funds within its own system. But still, it's definitely grabbing attention with the sheer size of the transaction and the timing of it all. It's got the crypto world buzzing, especially with all the other big news happening right now. And if that wasn't crazy enough, there's also the mystery of an unknown whale that just made a huge move. Over the past 24 hours, this mysterious investor withdrew a staggering 107 billion Shiba Inu from Bybit, one of the biggest crypto exchanges. According to on-chain data from Arkham Intelligence, this giant purchase was worth around $2.16 million at the current Shiba Inu price. What makes this even more interesting is that this whale hasn't added to its Shiba Inu stash in over a year. So this is a pretty big move after a long pause. Alright, so here's how everything connects. It's not just random stuff happening in isolation, there's actually a bigger picture here. First, we've got Blackrock moving into the European crypto market, which is a huge deal. When big players like that start getting involved, it shows that crypto is being taken way more seriously. It's not just for the tech-savvy crowd anymore. Institutions are starting to realize that this is the future. Then, you've got the FDIC updating its guidelines, making it easier for banks to jump into the crypto world. That's a big signal that the US is getting more comfortable with crypto. As more traditional financial institutions get involved, it adds more confidence and stability to the space, which is a huge win for everyone, especially the whales and big investors. Now, because all of these changes are happening, it totally makes sense that we're seeing big Shiba Inu transactions like the Kraken transfer and the huge whale buy from Bybit. The whales are paying attention to these shifts, and they know that crypto in general is going to keep growing. So, they're making moves now to pick up assets like Shiba Inu while the price is still low and there's still room for growth. The meaning behind all of this? Is a sign that crypto is maturing and getting ready for the next big wave. Big players are moving in, and they're securing their positions before everything takes off. These massive transactions are just them positioning themselves for the long haul, betting that things like Shiba Inu are going to see a lot more attention and value in the near future. So, while it might seem like random stuff happening, it's actually part of a much bigger shift. These whales are smart. They're grabbing assets now while they can, because they know the future of crypto is looking brighter every day. So, overall, it seems like this dip is just a small bump in the road for Shiba Inu, and there's still a big, bright future ahead. In fact, one analyst has even shared how confident he is that Shiba Inu will eventually reach 1 cent. A recent post by crypto investor Crypto Vibes on X really got people talking again. He boldly stated, "Shiba Inu will make you a millionaire. I am confident Shiba Inu is going to 1 cent. Do you agree?" Now, while this is probably a long shot and not something to expect anytime soon, it still gives a lot of hope to the community. Who knows? Shiba Inu has shocked us before with unexpected moves, so anything is possible. And looking ahead, let's not forget that Shiba Inu isn't just some random meme token. It's actually a technological powerhouse. Just like what Satoshi Kusama, the lead figure behind Shiba Inu, recently tweeted, that really puts things into perspective. He said, "When they say Shiba Inu is a meme, now you have proof we are actually a technology powerhouse." With all the new developments, projects, and advancements in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, it's clear that there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than most people realize. This is a community and a project that's building serious tech, not just riding the meme wave. So, even with the ups and downs, there's a solid foundation here for Shiba Inu to grow into something much bigger in the future. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.